mom part. I don't know if she might remember this. I remember I was 13, and she's like, she was getting child support for me, for my dad. And, I was of age. And so she's like, I'm going to give it to you, right? And I'm like, no, you keep it. Because I'm like, I'm only worth $35. That's it. But I mean, I had to forgive my dad because, I was a man child. I was 13. I was getting the age of, maturity. You know what I'm saying? Then I remember I had talked with my dad while I was like, 15, 16. Because I said, I hate my dad. He'll never come see me. I'm only worth $35. And he sat down, had a man talk to me, talking about it's two sides to every story. I'm like, okay, but he told me I can never say I hate my father. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is that? Because you don't know what his side, what he going through or how he felt. He did try to come see you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, I don't remember that. He said, yeah, because you was a little baby then, But when I got into God, got saved, God had to change me because, I love my dad. He's not here, but the time, why, God had time for me to meet him and, set the season. But as over the years, I forgave him because if not, I would never got filled with the Holy Ghost because, boy, you didn't forgive somebody, God ain't gonna forgive you. So I'm read this scripture. I'm coming from Matthew 18, chapter, verse 21 and 22. And it goes like this. It says, Then Paul came unto him and said, Lord, say, my brother sinned against me. I had to forgive him several times. Then God said to him, I say unto you, under 7 times, but unities several times 7. So what I got out of that scripture was like when your brother or a person come against you that has sinned, but you gotta forgive them. But God said you gotta give them 70 times 7. And I'm like, I looked at that, I like, God number is not like our man number. We think of the natural 70 times 7. It's no number. You either gotta forgive that person. Every time somebody do something, you gotta have the heart of forgiveness. Because God, He forgive us our sins every day. He had mercy on us every day. So we have to do the same to people, individuals that we come in contact with. Because you say, you have to have forgiveness to grow in God. If not, I'm sorry, you won't see him in eternity. But then, I remember another, I'm going to use myself as an example since I'm, teaching. I remember it was a incident, where I got older. I had kids. My oldest daughter, I think she was like 3 at the time. She was, I think my mom might remember. She was 3 at the time. She was potty trained. And I had her one weekend. We had all the kids outside. We was playing. And my dad's mom had came up in the yard with his sister. And I remember she gave him money and all that. But I forgot. Well, I took her home to check her pull-up. You know what I'm saying? Then, like a couple of days later, I got a phone call from my mom. I was at work saying, the cops want to talk to me. I'm like, talk to me for what? So I left work and, went to the Troop 3 and see what they wanted. So they told me that my baby mama at the time thought I touched my daughter. But that's not me. That's not my character. But that hurted me to the utmost because I was in church and I was shocked. She was in church and I'm like, the enemy could use anybody, but it took me a lot of prayer to get over that because I had to forgive. If I didn't, I won't be where I'm at right now. Standing behind this sacred desk, teaching y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's God do stuff to, build you up and, teach you how to forgive. But that thing right there, it knocked me back for a minute. But the only thing I had to do, it took me prayer. And, other people praying for me to get over that situation. But, to God got all the glory out of it. But, then after you forgive, you got to, like Mr. Gabrielle talked last week, you got to have love.
Love.
You got to show love after you forgive that person. And it's a big thing. After you forgive a person, you got to show love. So, to my next scripture, I have one question for y'all. Okay. How do you forgive a person in your own term? Yeah. That's good, Grandma. God pray. How would you forgive a person? Yeah, go to him. That's good.
When you forgive a person, even though sometimes that memory is still in your mind, you can't be thinking about it because it's just like somebody it's reoccurring again when you're thinking about it. So to me, that's not really true forgiveness. Like you really don't. When you truly forgive, you don't think about it anymore because that's how God is when you forgive us. You don't think about the stuff that we done that was a sin when we sin. When He forgive us, He forgive us. It's like this, like we never done it. That's how we're supposed to forgive people.
What about Pastor Scott?
I'm recording, so you can't hear my mouth. Oh. See that, Mom? He just gets me. My interpretation of forgiving, or how I forgive, is kind of what Missionary Gabby said. It's when you have a made up mind that you're going to forgive them, so you have to block out everything that they have done as you're going to forgive them. You cannot think about like what they have done as far as, or to the severity or the extent of what they've done to you. You can't think about that. If I'm coming up to you to forgive you, I'm coming up to forgive you. That's my main focus, is to come up and forgive you, and know that when I've forgiven you and when I've said it, it's been released and not brought up anymore.
That's very good. And forgiveness. That's it took me a minute to get over that situation, but I kept going to church, praying to God, when I got my daughter, but I was like looking at, in the flesh, like how my daughter, gonna react, because she don't know, what happened, what I'm saying, but then I had to go around with my kid's mom, and I'm like, the flesh, like, oh, I can't stand her, you know what I'm saying, but I had to pray and fast, give it to God, and it's rough. It was rough back then, going through that. But I tell anybody, once you put your whole trust in God and let Him do it all, it's like we sin, He forgive us every day, daily. He just throw it in the sea of unforgiveness. You know what I'm saying? So we should have the heart to do the same to people. Amen. Like even on my job, people, I could be working and somebody might say something crazy to me, but I can't let it, get in my spirit. Amen. I got to be a bigger person and like, I forgive you. It's so many times I was at my job and, go ahead.
And also, forgiveness is for us. It's not for the other person. When you forgive somebody, you get relieved. And you go like you're supposed to go. So, some people think that forgiveness is because of the person. It's for you. And then if you go to them, and even if they don't accept, you free. Because you did it from your heart and you forgave. And a lot of times they won't forgive you. But you still got to move on. And just pray about it.
next you on my next point. Oh, it's my message. But I mean, true, you right about that, because I was getting ready to say that, forgiveness is for us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never looked at it like that to, God forgive us trials and tribulations to, a situation happened to me, and I'm like, wow, that person got that hold on me like that. Right. You can't, I couldn't let that happen, you know what I'm saying? But like at my job, it was like this past week, I had an issue at my job. I went to my supervisor, and he didn't do nothing. So I went to my ops, and it's like they just, brush it away. But then, like Thursday, the AGM, he called